Following question reads that ethanol is manufactured by fermentation or by the catalytic addition of steam to ethene. So, what is the advantage of ethanol manufactured by fermentation instead by the catalytic addition of steam to ethene? So, I've listed the two methods for the formation of ethanol. The first one is from glucose fermentation. You use the yeast. It's a slow process, but it happens at room temperature. No special conditions are required except for absence of air. But it also has a very less yield, because as soon as ethanol is produced, the yeast gets killed because of the ethanol, and the reaction stops. So a very small quantity of ethanol is produced in this way. The other one is you take ethene from crude oil. Crude oil is where you're going to get ethene. It reacted with water, but the conditions are extreme. You need phosphoric acid catalyst, 300 degrees centigrade temperature, and you need 60 atmosphere pressure. So ethanol would be produced. So the question is, what is the advantage of ethanol manufactured by fermentation? The first one is ethanol manufactured by fermentation is purified by distillation, but that is probably not an advantage. We are looking for what is an advantage. The second one, ethanol manufactured by fermentation produces pure ethanol. It definitely doesn't produce pure ethanol. I just told you that ethanol, as soon as it is produced, it kills off the yeast, so the reaction stops. So the percentage of ethanol in this mixture is not going to be very high. The third part is ethanol manufactured by fermentation uses large areas of land. You can store them in cellars, etc. So I don't think you need very large areas. And even if you do need large areas, that is not going to be an advantage. It's going to be a disadvantage. The last one is that ethanol manufactured by fermentation uses renewable sources. This statement is definitely correct, because glucose, if you're making ethanol from glucose can be obtained from different fruits, different plants, and you can grow glucose. So it's a renewable source. You can always grow plants. So this is going to be renewable resources. That's correct. The other one is non-renewable, because ethene is you get ethene from crude oil, which you only have a limited supply of crude oil.